Yeah, but I'm talking about. On the episode of Ground Floor, we can agree to disagree, still be family. That's the theme song. What up, though? Off my second album, JLE World. On music copyright. Host JLE. We got the co-host Jerome. Oh, he just wrong today. He ain't transformed.
Hey, I'm wrong for right now until I got to start reading something on here. That's a whole nother topic.
Say it ain't so, man.
Hey.
Say it ain't so.
Hey, man, I can read what's coming across in the blue, but once it get what's in the white, like hey,
oh damn. Bring up the band. Bum bum bum. Oh. He can't read. He need glasses.
Oh no.
Well, today's show is about what's your mental temperature. I guess crashing out is still going on in 26. Some videos I done seen. I'm just doing too much. One video I think we need to address is the video you sent me where the police was questioning a lady who lover was harmed by a boyfriend. He came through the back door, knew where a gun was, took it out of her purse, and used it in the wrong way. And I found myself that story like, wow, this is a lot in 26. Then it had me thinking, did this dude know she had somebody? Because there's some unspoken rules if you out here in these streets doing dirt. You ain't supposed to go to the person crib. Anything, Murphy's Law, if anything happen, will happen.
Hey, you know how it is. You know how it is, bro. I always say when you a dude in particular, man, you have to ask all questions. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know, do you have any stalkers? Do you got any crazy baby dads? Any ex crazy boyfriends? You got to ask all of those questions, man, because you could get caught up in a situation. They call it lacking. You can get caught lacking because you just thinking, you know what I'm saying, that's your girl. You over there chilling, y'all doing the do. And then, buddy breaks right in and he knew exactly where she keeps her gun, which was in her purse. So she didn't even change that part of how she operated, because had she not kept that gun in the same spot, they probably would have been able to just tussle.
Mm-hmm.
Opposed to him being able to use her gun. So it just goes to show that was one of those cases where if I can't have you, nobody can have you.
Yeah, then you see me another one where the cook at a Dunkin' Olive Garden put his head in the hot deep fryer.
Oh yeah.
If you go get help, if you got something going on, please, y'all put it on the screen. 988, they will help you. You gotta be listening too hard to the devil to put your head in a deep fryer. That grease is hot. You really just like, man, fuck it. No, you got a lot to live for, man. No, you got a lot to live for.
Yeah, that was rough, man, to read. I'm pretty sure the employees, they're probably going to need immediate counseling after that, because that had to be detrimental to witness. Somebody going head first in hot grease, intentionally.
That's a lot.
Because I'm pretty sure it was unexpected for the employees that's in the area. If you work in, let's say, the area where you frying, the chicken and maybe the fish, and that person look up and see you doing something like that, man, that'll be enough to shut down the whole restaurant in that moment, because that emergency situation, man. Like you said, You got 988 that you can call. If you have any friends, the fact that he was working, a lot of times some people don't even know people are going through a storm. That's the scary part. You know, a lot of times people don't know that somebody's really going through as much as they're going through. So I just feel like, anybody out there going through some dark times at this moment, find that one confidant that you may have, whether they in state or out of state. Let them know what's going on, and don't be afraid to speak out, because there's a lot of pressures of life that you can allow those walls to cave in on you in that dark space, and you may feel alone. A lot of times people say pray, 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 but what if you're a person who in such a dark space that you can't pray? You can have somebody praying with you, but at some point you have to have the actions done alongside of those prayers. And getting into those offices to speak to a therapist is the way to go. Speaking to a psychiatrist is the way to go, because there's sometimes you in such a dark space, you may have to take medication to get back balanced. That's the reality. Sometimes people, it's a lot of people out here, man, they have experienced so much loss that they done lost who they are.
Yeah. And that's a tough road. I know in high school, I think from 92 our freshman year to we graduated in 96, I may have been to like 4 or 5 funerals. And then after we graduated, I think I'd been to like 3 more before 99 hit.
Yeah.
It was a lot of weed and a lot of Hennessy drinking. Like, man, Paul Liquor, like Pac said, like, what the hell going on? One of the worst one was big bro Demenso. He had helped the girl pass the test, was inviting him to a party, and him and his friend allegedly looked like someone, and they shot up the car. And we like, how the hell you helped the girl pass the class and somebody mistaken you for somebody else? Like, what the hell?
Mistaken identity.
Yeah, we was like, he was a senior in 92. We was seniors 8th grade. We both seniors, we're gonna do it. Like, oh man, that was a gut punch. Then big bro Fred 98 was at a gambling party. Cats beat him to death, unfortunately. That's when I learned our boy Kurt had known him, because I didn't know they knew each other. Like, man. But out of that one, oddly, my bro-in-law decided to get his life right. They became a pastor now. So out of that, there was some positive that, because we went to go see him in the hospital, and looking back on it, they probably was taking care of everything. We weren't leaving. And, to see what that aftermath looked like was not cool. And even to this day, like, you really got some hatred in your heart if you beat somebody to death. It was like a group of them. Gambling party, should have been somewhere else. And the crazy part, when he learned I do music, we both started collaborating, like, all right, you're going to do something. And later found out he was supposed to go meet with Jermaine Dupri.
Oh, wow.
So he put you in mind of T.I. because he's already light-skinned, but he flowed like from New York, even though he's from here. But of artists, I think he could have had a crystal like T.I. Because he had this one song was about From the Village, and he was using Mary J. No One Else music. And I was singing the hook for him, me and our boy Andrew. And I was like, dog, this would be a dope track. I'm like, dang.
Yeah, I remember that.
Go get the help.
I remember that time, man.
He's always fuck with you.
Yeah,
We be on the phone.
I had the opportunity to meet the brother. I talked to him for years, and finally got a chance to meet him. I want to say, I met him in 90. Had to be 95 or 90. No, actually, it was 97 because we had a family reunion up there in Detroit,
Okay.
there, Southfield, and so yeah, man. I knew he was talented, and it's unfortunate because it's always some talented individuals out here,
Mm-hmm.
men and women that end up, dying way before their time, like Pac and Big, and so many others, Big L, and dying unfortunately to the street life, and people getting too emotional in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
just one of those things, man. It's unfortunate because
Damn, I know.
he definitely was a real friend to and family to
Oh, yeah,
everybody else.
that was me, bro.
Yeah.
And then, unfortunately, my nephew Cleo, he was murdered. It'd be 4 years this year now.
Hmm.
And the music he was working on, they put his album out when I was still working in Dearborn. It was summertime. Hold on, Nico, please, sir. Can you go chill? You want to be on the show? Well, I'll tell you this cat. And dude, someone was playing one of his songs. I'm like, Cleo, what? Like, oh, he got an album out, and they was banging his music. I'm like, he can flow. So I remember when I finished my first album, he's like, oh, I'm about to finish mine. I'm like, all right, get in the game, boy, quit playing. And there's one song that I was real dope that I could rock with. A lot of other stuff was street, like, come on, nephew. I don't know, and I would love to figure out the science of the nature nurture with it, because he was raised in a Christian pastor household, all up in the church, and that alter ego that he wanted to be, that his dad was, that I met in '93, that wasn't worth the air he breathed. I'm like, why you didn't meet that dude, but you are trying to be the part two version? Like, I don't get it. I can see if you ain't have a good life. I don't know. I would love to know what the science is of that, because he was chasing after that shit hard, and I did not understand it. Like, you didn't meet that dude. He didn't care about nothing, and you trying your damnest to be part two, and you
Yeah,
got to.
sometimes, man. Sometimes you could do everything, that you can. That's what makes that story about the prodigal son so deep to me. Is because the one brother stayed behind doing, as much as he can, take care of the house, helping the dad.
Mm-hmm.
The other one said, hey, you know what I'm saying? I want my inheritance now. I don't want to wait till you die to get my money. Get my money now. And it said that he was getting ready to eat from the trough that the animals eat from at the farm, and it said he came to his senses. Like, oh, wait a minute,
Yeah,
why
you
am I
fell
doing all
apart.
this? So like, why am I doing all this? And I can just go home. So I think everybody, man, God rest his soul. I think everybody has to figure out life the best way, and maybe for him, being in church so often and things like that, maybe he just was like, yeah, it's me, but it's not me, type of thing. And this look cool over here. And it's one of those things, our generation, I always say Gen X is the first generation that you couldn't just tell us the water was hot. We got to go see this for ourselves. Like,
Yeah,
man, I know Jeff said this water hot. I got to go here and put a toe in this one. I got to see.
yeah, we were
So
that foolish.
it's our generation was that first generation. I think their generation coming up, we ended up instilling and depositing them to this day, things that we couldn't get necessarily as kids. Trying to, stability sometimes. Like you got a 2-parent household, I know Tracy grew up in 2-parent household. Donzel didn't necessarily grow up in that situation. So everybody's, story is a little different, man. And it's one of those things where you'll be asking that question all day long, man. But I like the story of Job where he said on there, I think it's in chapter 3, he said, my greatest fear came upon me. And so, losing everything is really what is losing it all. It's great, losing his kids, losing all his possessions, losing everything, the health, everything being gone at once. And I just feel like sometimes the one thing that may be one of our greatest fears as parents, as uncles, as aunts, can very well meet you at your front door one day. And, it was sad that things happened like it did. And it's just one of those things, man, you never really truly know.
Because I remember he got in a car accident. This was months before he got killed. And it wasn't his fault. And I never seen my nephew on that, man. This dude, he gotta go. I'm like, no, nephew, you can't do that. This dude gotta go. He ran that stop sign. He shouldn't. Man, he like, bro. Only thing that made him snap out, I'm like, dude, I just separated, going through divorce. You gotta chill. Oh, dang, Unc, you okay? And I'm like, that's the damn thing that made this dude come back to earth.
Wow.
I was trying not to laugh because it wasn't nothing working. Well, it was mama, no, but he was on, I'm going to murder that person. I told him that, he like, dang, you all right, Unc? Like, hold on, man, what's going on? I'm like, okay, now you back on the ranch. He wound up coming over. We hung out the whole day talking about music. Drunk a bottle of Crown. He smoked blunt with him. I'm like, man, like, all right, one time only, man. One time. I was like, okay. Now, I know when I had got COVID, he called. That was the last time I heard from him. Never thought that would have been the last time. Like, dude, I'll be all right. I ain't dead.
So how did he have 2 kids or 1?
2.
So how's your great? Is it niece and nephew or what?
Niece and nephew.
How's your great niece and nephew?
They doing decent. His son is doing football. His daughter doing a cheerleading.
So you close to them too?
No, I gotta make time and build a better relationship with them. I see them when they go by my sister's house.
So that I'm saying that for a reason, because I feel like, the connection you had with Khalil, you'll be able to have some peace if you connect with his children. I'll say it that way.
Okay.
We can have another conversation later, but for right now, I'm saying it like that.
Feel that. I know that's like that friend. Like, we good, but we ain't good on that one.
Yeah, I know, man. What you may have to do, man, like I told you one time off camera, man, you may have to really corral everybody, and in particular, Tracy and Donzel, and really get everybody on some true grief counseling, because I don't care about the title of pastors, I don't care about the title of all of that, because it's God, it's husband, then his father, then you a pastor and everything else, electrician and all of that, and nurse and all of that. So at the end of the day, this was a real moment. This is something that you can go to all of the classes you want to. Nothing's going to prepare you for losing your child tragically and suddenly like that. So that's a real moment, man. So I just feel like if you could rally everybody to do that grief counseling, man, it's a hole that'll never be filled, but everybody will be able to
Well, I
manage.
know they did it.
So they did do it.
Yeah, they did it because they did what we didn't do. My father died. They talked about stuff, did counseling, stayed more like a unit. When our father died, we all kind of dealt with it separately.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like mom, like us as the siblings and mom them, we all ain't really sat and talked about it. I heard everybody really sat down, like everybody doing about it.
Mm.
So it might be a conversation we had one day coming soon.
Yeah, man. I mean, sometimes it's doing something annually for that anniversary that's coming up. Change something that was negative into positive, whatever that is.
Yeah, they do that.
Yeah.
They have a get together over there.
Yeah. So
they released Doves last year.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you change something and do something positive and things like that. But I like I said on this one, it's a real moment. That's why I said, connect with his children. And how old are they now?
Think about 5 and 6.
Oh yeah, this is the perfect time, man. This is the perfect time.
I know you used to pray with them, take them to school, all that good stuff.
Yeah, this the perfect time, bro.
Yeah, because after it happened, I was gonna stop doing all this stuff. I ain't care about none of it. But I just like heard his voice like, I ain't gonna be your excuse. Like, nope, that ain't gonna be it. If you quit doing everything, that's on you. It ain't because I'm gone.
Yeah, that's
what's your excuse now?
Real, man. But that's a real moment when you grieving like that. To sometimes you got to take a time out.
Oh, dude, I couldn't listen to music for a minute because we started talking about working on a song together. Like,
wow,
I break down and cry. Like, damn, I love that music. Has been my fortune solitude. I think about my nephew now. So about almost a month, I want to listen to music.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Mm-hmm. But definitely get some help if you out here dealing with something.
Oh yeah.
But I know the last video talking about, before we move to a different topic, the dude and the man wife just was looking for some trouble.
Oh.
And their little daughter watching, like, this person really got some problems where they looking. And then when he yoked her up, like, do it. I'm like, yeah, you on some listen to the devil too much right now.
Yeah, it's a time like the song, man. Got no one to hold, no one to fold. Mm-hmm. you can't go at it. Sometimes you gotta put your pride aside, men and women. And you just gotta let it be. Now I don't know if drinks was involved. I can very well probably say it most likely was, or even weed for that matter. Could have been, high, could have been a little buzz, a little drunk. Regardless, it's one of those things where once one person is here, amped up, you almost got to be the person that's going to bring the peace in that situation when that's your partner, your significant other, because it's only going to escalate to another level. And the little girl looked like she was anywhere between, I'm going to say 7 to 9. Real young. Young enough to be traumatized by something like that.
I think that's what made him come back from doing something more to instead of like choking her up, because she just kept antagonizing him. But it says a lot too, like, you got to think about your choices too, bro, because it don't seem like this a one time off she's done this. Mm-hmm. And your kid watching. And it's like that didn't really calm her after he let up off of her. Just still, like you trying to put that out there for the world to see. Like you want this dude to take you out because you ain't gonna do it yourself. And like he definitely gets help with that situation. But on to more lighter topic. What you doing for the Super Bowl?
Man, at first I thought I was going to be going out to go look at it, but then we could never make up on where we were going because here you got to figure out where you're going early because if you don't know where you're going, you don't know if it's going to be higher fees to go watch that game at that place at the door, opposed to you getting the early. You just never, and it's like it ain't like it's two teams that I'm really trying to watch like that anyway. So I'm looking at it like, man, yeah. So when we didn't make that decision by Monday of this week, I said, okay, I'm gonna just chill at the crib. The kids, simple and easy, man. Pizza, wings, I'm good.
How the weather? Because y'all had a little snowmageddon hit that way.
Yeah, it did for certain areas, but it's clear. It's clear streets now.
Okay.
And today it probably got up to the 50s.
So he was having -15 overnight. Like oof.
Yeah. I've been looking at that, man. I always really ask myself all the time. Like people always ask me, like, hey, what would it take for you to go back? And I said, you know what? It's not that I would go back. It's what I'll be doing during the winter months. That's what y'all felt realize. As soon as it hit a certain temperature, when I feel that bone chill, I'm out. I'll see y'all again.
Man, 3 a.m, you understand what is at hand, and you don't like it. Like God damn, it's cold.
Yeah, whoa. Hey. And the times you leaving now is that frigid.
That ain't for the faint of heart.
What? Yeah, bro. I do not miss them days.
Well, I got my cauliflower pizza. Just made a salad earlier. I would love some real pizza, some fried chicken. Drink that big bottle of Crown that's just sitting there, but got the Black Door, health is wealth. So no fun stuff. I had enough junk at work. Some days I need to recharge because we be hitting it hard. I'm like, we gotta cut that out too. Get back to 0 sugar. Damn all that. Get back on track. So I've been doing that. Last 2 days I ain't getting nothing. Okay, we're getting back to our regular where do you about 4 workouts a day, eat your stuff you cook. That's it. Man, if I could get some chicken, bro, yes, I would definitely. And ain't no Ponderosas no more. Like ain't no more Big Mamas. Cause I love them to go wing. That was the thing. But I could do for some Popeyes, piece of Poplars. I could go for that. But cauliflower pizza, pepperoni ain't bad.
hey man, all I can tell you is, did you ever get you an air fryer?
Yeah, but that man, Jerome, don't have me throw something to the damn screen at you. That ain't the same as fried chicken. What the hell you trying to be funny?
Hey, no, man. I know
fried chicken ain't the same as fried chicken. Cut it out.
Hey, I know, man.
Cut it out.
Hey, that's the whole dang point, man. You gotta go from option A. You gotta go from option A to B to C. Sometimes it's gonna be D. Just like in school, a D is a failing grade. You sitting there looking at it like, man, if I gotta eat this, I'm good.
I mean, some days I want to just say, man, fuck this shit. I'm tired of drinking damn water with lemon and ice all the damn time. Damn. I want some taste in my mouth. But, we got a vivid imagination. So you imagine it's some Kool-Aid. You imagine it's something else. But I'm telling you, the food slut me was like, man, we ain't gonna get no pie. We ain't gonna get nothing for Super Bowl. We ain't even party because I got to work too early. Good time for that. We been doing that, flipping houses for 27 years. Like, now it hit different when you gotta be working at 6 compared to 4. It hit different.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you go to something, you're gonna be wired. You ain't gonna sleep. You're gonna be wide awake. Like, you been asleep, Jeff? Not yet.
Not yet. What?
Like, no, not yet. I'm gonna get there though. I'll come down the hours. Like, don't even do that to yourself. So I lounge around the crib watching the Super Bowl, eat my cauliflower pizza, got some fruit for some snacks. Call it good.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be, man. I'm like you, man. I used to laugh when people bring a fruit tray to the thing. Like, man, what the hell is man, I used to laugh. That one and the veggie tray. I'm looking at you like, man, what the hell is this? What you bringing this for? Man, we over here. We want lasagna. We want all the bad stuff.
Man, I ain't made lasagna. Ooh, it's been years.
Man, that's all the stuff you want until you can start going to them doctors and they hit you with that. Hey, you gotta watch this. You gotta watch that. You gotta watch this. You gotta watch that. Before you know it, you just sitting there in the doctor's office, dust and disgust, ready to swing on somebody. Like, man, next person come here, tell me what I can't have. I'm about to swing off. You talk about crashing out. That's the new crash out at the doctor's office. Like, man, don't come here with no more bad news, man. You up here talking about I got to stay away from pop, chips. Man, damn all this, man. I need a honey bun. I need something.
Oh, by the way, it has kicked in effect with the bridge cards here with the snack. You can't get that stuff now. It has taken effect.
I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm one of the kids, man. I would have lost it, man. They say, the parents say, hey, I brought you to work. Go ahead and take me out then, because I'm about to lose. Hey, it's going to be one. Hey, my favorite saying is we can do this one of two ways. Either we going to go to the store and pay for it, whether you pay cash or that thing, or I'm going to have to go to the store and just get it on credit or take it. It's one way. I got to have some snacks. I got to have some snacks.
Not taking what the hell.
Hey man, I'm telling you, I was big on snacks, man. Like I don't know,
man. You I don't know honey
what my problem was as a kid, man. Like I remember when Doritos. That's how you know you've been around a long time. I remember when Doritos first came out.
Yep, Doritos and honey buns was your
thing. Hey, I remember going home from school and they said, "Yeah, this the new chips." I said, "What? Let me go try these out." Got this. That was back in the days when they used to have that orange looking bag back in the day, not that red one. That orange.
I remember that.
Orange and white one. Man, I would have got that thing. Hey, I ain't look back. After that, give me one of those. Snickers. I didn't really switch over to the honey buns until like middle school. Like once we went to Guess. Okay. Once we went to Guess, I went to that store every day. Honey bun. Man. Some days go over there to that Little Caesars, because it seems like every time I want to go to that Little Caesars to get something, it's always a fight. Every time I wanted to get something, it's a fight. Never a fight when everybody else was going. And I'm like, man, they like, hey, we closed. We ain't let none of y'all in here. I'm like, come on, man. Just give me something from the back, man. Just cook it and put it in the back. Let me pay for it. No, y'all got to get up out of here. Like, man.
Yeah, I remember. I would get the Reese's, the whatchamacallit, Fifth Avenue, and the Twix.
Where you used to go to that store in the corner right there?
Yep.
What's the name of that store?
I don't even know what name it is now. It used to be Starlight. It might still be that. It used to be Richie.
That's what I'm saying. Back in the days, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Back in the days,
they used to have a pharmacy there. It used to be Richie Drug. It used to have a vending machine, and everybody knew my family. So whenever my older brothers would go get groceries, I don't know why, John would follow behind there, and Mom's sitting around pacing like, Man, they should have been back when that grocery store Armor was open up here on Finkel. I'm like, man,
They closed it up?
Yeah. Like, they've been gone for a while. She called up there and like, yeah, your boy is in here. I see the bags of stuff on the side. They playing the games.
Yeah, that's my son over there.
And sure enough, like, tell them bring their butt home. Like, okay. And she'll get on like, hey, your mom tell y'all to go home. And they come home. And let's say mine gave them like $200. Food may cost, let's say $130. It's be $70 in change. They might give back $30.
Oh, damn.
Where the hell the 40 at? Now, my older brother, something wrong with him, in my opinion. There's a workout with him. That's how he's made a bitch press 400 working out with him. Oh, we spent the vending machine. We was playing the games up there. Like, well, no fear, no Kool-Aid pumping through the heart. Like, yeah, we played the games up there. I'm like, you just told this angry black woman that you spent $40 playing the damn games up here? Oh, Lord. My father at the time, he'd be laughing like, oh, I know what's about to happen with them. Now, we had them old school brown chairs, remember in the dining room?
Oh, yeah.
She'd turn one around, and that was called Yellow Mama. Like, why y'all call this thing Yellow Mama? It's just a chair. Like, you'll see in a minute. She get a long stitch cord. Y'all, I'm about to beat y'all ass. Get your, like, my older brother, like, okay, come on. That's why I knew something, like, he different. He sit down, she getting at him. Let me know you done. I'm like, what the fuck? she Tasmanian devil, she trying to get you. You take it like politics, take it with a smile, like whatever. But the popcorn ready show us my brother John. I never heard my dad laugh at her because he knew like brother John gonna give me one. The moment he sit down, she ready. Oh God, I'm sorry. You stop standing still. Like she couldn't get to me listening because he freaking out before it happened. He trying to climb out the dining room window. My dad is his main chair dying laughing. My sister laughing. I'm sitting here like it's funny, but why are you following him? You know he think they got too many rules in football. That's why he played. He gonna sit there and take the beating like whatever you done. But you about to give a performance. Something should tell you, bro, I ain't on this mission. I'm going home. Every time. I was sitting there like, we ain't gonna stop following him.
Hey.
Yeah, be quiet. I'm just looking maybe on too logical. Bro, I did take IQ test in 08. I was curious, then I got a 130 or something. I'm like, dude, every time you can't take the punishment. Why you keep following him? Just come on with your bags. No, man. I ain't no punk. I'm like, big bro. You damn near try to climb out the window like Spider-Man, and she barely hit you 10 times. I mean, we have the tech now that would went viral. Like you thought she was trying to kill him, and she didn't hit him yet. He going crazy. I'm like, just stop spending her money, just bring it home. What y'all doing? To me, I just thought it just ludicrous. Like I ain't got time to get hit for nothing stupid. That made no sense. Those funny times.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad would get a kick out of it. But something wrong with him too. And it was over the 4th of July. He'd tell me and my sister, we were the youngest, come here. Like, come on, okay, which one? Y'all just stand right by the gate. Like, why we gotta stand by the gate? And he started throwing jumping jacks at us. Laughing. While Dad, quit playing.
Oh.
We yelled to mom, she's like, you leave alone. You shut up, go in the house, don't want her. She closed the door. Y'all on.
Oh man, left y'all for
And he would get a kick out of us jumping from the damn jump jet. Like, something wrong with you, Pastor, man. Something is wrong. that you are just tickled to death, and we trying to dive out the way if you throwing firecrackers at us. Getting a dying laugh.
Like I say, the good old days, the crazy days.
Yeah. So we got Super Bowl going on.
So yeah, speaking of Super Bowl, man, what you thinking? Winner and score.
Seattle win 28-21.
That's a decent. Projection.
The suspect when they played.
I don't see a high scoring game. Like you, I don't see it going past 4 touchdowns. I'm thinking a couple of field goals on both sides. So I'm gonna say something like I'm gonna say 24-20.
Okay.
And I don't think it's going to be close in the first half. I think it's going to be one of those second half type of things to come back around. But I'm going to say 24-20, and I'll take Seattle as well.
Now I'm looking forward to the new Spider-Man trailer and Avengers trailer.
Oh.
Yeah. I already seen it.
I still hadn't watched it. I had to watch that Avengers one all the way yet, but everybody been talking about it because I'm one of those. I watch it too soon, I get too antsy.
No, the stuff they was putting out first was a lot of little vignettes from Captain America perspective, Thor.
Oh, putting stuff together.
Yeah, I'm like, man, get the hell out of my face there. Show me the damn trailer.
I know a lot of people upset that Robert Downey Jr. Is back in it as a different, character now. So what's your thoughts on it?
Well, they had to pivot because when Jonathan Major got himself in all that foolishness with that girl, you fucking up the money. Clear as day. They got to go different. Now, he was able to get out of that situation. So I have heard that they might have him still play his character just to tie up that Kane loose end within the storyline. But he was going to be the main villain until he messed with that white girl. I mean, not all white women are bad, but you need to know which ones you're dealing with that can mess up your money situation. Just being honest about it. I put him in, and he was running away from the situation and still went through all that.
Yeah, that's true.
But I saw the new Fantastic Four, and that's where they first had at the end introducing Robert Downey's Dr. Doom. So this would be dope. And he wouldn't do it without bringing back the Russo brothers to do this Avengers movie and the Secret Wars movie. Now, if anybody that's never been a comic person, in Marvel Comics, the original Secret Wars comic was like a 12-part issue where their version of God, the Beyonder, wanted to know who would win between good versus evil. And all the characters that have been created, good, evil, he put them on a planet. I want to know who would truly win. Go for some. And it was a club. WrestleMania ain't got nothing on that fight. And when it started looking as if evil would win, I think he had stepped in. I didn't read the part 2 when they had this, so I don't know if they're basing off this. I know the most recent Avengers cartoon, they had something called Battle World where they had the Beyonder character in it, but they took different parts of Earth and put it together. And in that one, they didn't have certain people ruling, but in original, you had certain villains running this part of this world, this part. So you might see some villains that they already had come back. Well, he gonna be over here running this part of the planet or that part. And allegedly, they're saying the storyline is Captain America going back to be with Peggy messed up Dr. Doom's world.
Oh, I see.
And if you watch the Earth's Mightiest Hero cartoon, when they introduced Kane the Conqueror character, he came back to kill Captain America because him being in the time of present destroyed his world.
Okay.
Like they taking that similar thing of why he got a problem with Captain America.
Right. I see.
He shouldn't
That
be
makes
here.
sense.
He's supposed to go back, drop the stones off, so they never left their time period. As the chosen person talked with Bruce Banner, when he told that we just go back and put every stone back in their right time will not create these branches that, if you watch the Loki series, are called, I forgot the word they call it, but you ain't supposed to have them different timelines. Branches off. That creates a problem. Right. But he saw his boo-boo. You know how we men. Dang, I ain't in the ocean no more. Shit, I'm about to live my life. I'm about to get me. I'm risking it all. Because at this point in time, when people start saying, well, wait a minute, if he did that, what happened? He's in the water at this point in time. So he's living life with Peggy. He's in his time, but two people can't exist at the same time because he's frozen. So he had to probably stay out the way to get up to, in their time, it was 2023. That's why they saw him being old man Cap sitting on that little bench. So he had to stay out the way and just let everything play out like it did, so he don't affect the timeline. Because people kept having mass arts like, dude, he one of the smartest people from the soldiers. I just stay out the way. I ain't affected nothing. So when he came out the water, they formed Avengers. I stay out the way. Maybe go somewhere else. So I'm not where they are, mess with the timeline. I'm pretty sure they explain it in the movie somehow. The people gonna be asking that question. You know, the aficionado.
They're gonna take their time with the storyline because they said it's gonna be 3 hours.
Yeah, because from what they're saying, because Dr. Doom is the rival to Reed Richards, leader of the Fantastic Four. If you saw the first movie they did, well, the second movie, they had a cheap one in like 94. And they show love to those actors by putting them in this recent movie. Because I watched it, and yeah, it was old and cheesy. Low budget. Came across it on YouTube, I was curious. But with this Dr. Doom, they're allegedly he's trying to get his own Infinity Gauntlet. But since Thanos destroyed him, and after Tony used them, they're gone. It's certain powerful beings he can use as a time stone or this stone or that stone. Mm. That's how they bring the Fantastic Four in, because their son has cosmic power. That's why in the movie, Galactus was looking to retire and take their child. He could take their place. Mm. So cosmic, I forgot which stone that would be to represent him. Might be the Power Stone. So if it's true, he's going to be getting beings that are match those stones, because that'd be his gauntlet. And most likely he's going to win. So this ain't a spoiler. I mean, it's called Doomsday. They got the next movie coming. So most likely he's going to look like he's sweet before in 3 hours, because you got to have Secret War. So you got to set all that stuff up to get to that where they're going to be fighting. Good versus evil type movie. And that's going to be a reset for what they got coming next.
Right.
Because I know when I went to go see Infinity War, oh my God. People were, what the fuck? He win? You killed Black Panther? Calm down, people. In the comics, Spider-Man reset everything because it was him, X-Men, Fantastic Four that was left to stop Thanos. But it's Marvel now. Most likely, they're going to use Tony Stark, since he started this shit off and they made all this money. He would probably reset time. Mm-hmm. And he did. Because in theirs, they reset time to where only him and Thanos knew that he destroyed everything, because he was trying to impress Death. female entity that he was infatuated with. And to impress her, he wanted to wipe out everything in the comics.
Hey man, hey, yeah,
That's
y'all
the
definitely,
story.
y'all was definitely in them comics, man. I never coming up, I never got into that because I was more into the playing with the toys opposed to reading about certain things. So it was certain people that read this stuff. I just didn't even.
I only read it because I go on John Room to bug him, and let's say if he's reading the 12th part of a Spider-Man comic, what you doing? It had me 11 books. Here, shut up, leave me alone. Okay. Here, take this one. All right, who is this? What's this? What's that? What's that? What's that? Then he starts explaining to me. Then he had a point. I'm like, okay, well, what you read now? Well, give me that comic. Darren was weird because he read Ghostwriter. I'm like, the fuck? He the first person I know before Stone Cold had a flaming skull on a hoodie. Like, what the fuck? What's wrong with my brother, bro? You reading Ghostwriter? What the fuck? Something wrong with this. And he black. Something wrong with this dude. Like, no, I don't want to know. I'm not reading that comic. That's devil work. I'm good. Because their comments were violent. Like, I was impressed they made X-Men because when you watch or read the comics, when Wolverine go berserk, the next 5 pages, he shred everybody in the room to nothing. When he on the powder bodies, his claws are dripping blood. And they're like, Logan, they're dead. We win. Stop. Calm down. And I'm like, damn, he shred all the motherfuckers.
Yeah, he had a lot of rage.
It's the new X-Men 97 cartoon. That's the closest to showing him doing that when him and Nightcrawler was fighting all them Sentinel humanoids.
Oh, yeah.
So they would never show them like, y'all can't make these comics too violent. But Blade saved him. If you didn't know, people, Blade, the black vampire hunter, saved Marvel. They were going broke. It was smart because it had the Spider-Man cartoon in 94 to 98 out. Buffy and Angel stuff was coming out, so vampires were in. It made sense to put him out.
Yeah.
And he actually could do all that martial arts, so he looked cool as hell beating up the vampires. And that opened the door where they sold off properties that everybody got. And when people want to ask, well, okay, y'all talking Marvel stuff, why all these different versions? Because once they let those properties go and they started making money with Iron Man, they created Marvel Studios. They wanted their shit back. But the clause in the contracts was, as long as you keep making something, the character does not come back to us. We rebooting Spider-Man. You just had Spider-Man in like 07. No, we got another one coming. Amazing Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield. Okay. Oh no, we got something coming this character. We got new Avengers. We got X-Men. We got this coming. Like, okay. So stuff started coming back home. Fantastic Four came back home. Blade came back home. Another one came back. X-Men. I think something else. So now they own most of their property. The only one they don't own is Spider-Man. And I didn't realize Spider-Man has like over 600 characters.
Wow.
So they came up with a mutual contract deal. Let us use Spider-Man for our Civil War movie, and we will let you just make a shitload of money. Because Columbia showed y'all keep switching up the Spider-Man character. Real continuity sucks.
Yeah.
We got the chefs in here cooking. We throwing these pies out. Let us do it. Okay. Because after the third Spider-Man movie, we want more money. Fuck y'all. And it was talks. Tom Holland wasn't going to be here no more because, like, well, this 50-50 deal, Columbia wanted more. Like, man, we writing the damn story. All y'all doing just cutting it. Y'all just cashing checks. Man, you better go on, Cletus. We're going to keep this 50-50 deal on the table, dog, and get this money. That's why now you got Tom Holland still playing Spider-Man because finally they came to their senses. Just let them keep licensing the characters. You ain't got to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Holland still wants to play Spider-Man. One of the dumbest things Tobey Maguire did in his career to play fucking Seabiscuit like an idiot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Embrace the character, fool.
Yeah, he went and did that. He did that movie, and it was like, okay.
And The Great Gatsby, you ain't hear about him again till they said, well, we need to tie up all these storylines. We got multiverses. Let's bring both of them back and put them in the third Spider-Man movie.
Yep.
Makes sense. Everything ties in now. And I'm like, just think if he embraced that character that I'm an actor, all the fucking money he could have made.
Yeah. Yeah, he could have made a killing.
Because Iron Man embraced playing Iron Man and did other films, and people supported it. That made everybody else say, I'm be like Iron Man. I'm Star-Lord. I embrace it. I got a new cop movie coming out. We'll go show love. We'll support it. It made money at the box office because you still playing this character.
Right.
So a lot of people were shitting on me. I'm not playing that make-believe garbage. What's wrong with you people? You know what the Marvel chest look like?
Yeah. They got some serious money in their movies.
You got some people that are diehard Marvel fans will go see a movie 50 times. Actually pay money to see it 50 times.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want to embrace the character? Come on now. And then you had the people when Black Panther came out. I don't know why y'all going to see this make-believe person like. So you rather just keep making all these damn Nino Brown drug dealer shows and movies. And Stan Lee gave everybody a character. It's based off the Mansa Musa dynasty. He made him the richest over every fucking character. Bruce Wayne and Lex Luthor ain't got bread like him because vibranium, a drop of that shit is damn near $100 million.
Right.
He made him the richest, smartest, fastest in their own world and country with tech 10 light years ahead.
Yeah.
That's a lot of respect to black people.
Yeah.
So for other black people who got platforms saying, why y'all go see that make believe? You want a kid to be Nino Brown or be a fucking genius like T'Challa? Because to me, you sound like a dumbass when you say that. Because we always making some street shit. Selling drugs, killing our own people, shooting everybody. But he's a genius. And he's a king of his own fucking country.
Yeah.
I think a girl or a boy might want to be the Dora Milaje or his sister. She's one of the smartest people in Marvel. I think that's a good thing for them to want to be that instead of just some street shit. I look at people like he even gave blind people a hero in Daredevil.
Yeah, sure.
He gave everybody a hero. Like, really? You mad this white man made this character? Shut up. Shit. I never thought you would see a Black Panther movie made. And it was sweet. It made $1 billion. Well, why y'all dressing like that? Y'all motherfuckers dressed up for Star Wars, Star Trek?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's wrong with dressing up like African descent? Really? What are we talking about? Like, that's just my little.
No, no, that's real, man. Like I said, I'm looking forward to them when they come out, and I definitely usually when those type of movies come out, if they don't do it an early release like on that Wednesday, where it could kind of minimize the crowds, I usually have to end up catching it on
Okay.
Like that. I catch it on an odd day, like a Tuesday.
Now, have you seen Masters of the Universe trailer?
No, I hadn't seen that one yet.
Oh my God. You gotta see that trailer.
Yeah, everybody been talking about he been what's the date on it when it's coming out? June
5th.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta check it out. I'll check it
they
out.
Took the cartoon and made it into the fucking movie. Finally, someone gets it.
That's good because if you're gonna do that, what you gotta do, you gotta do it the right way. You gotta do it the right way, man.
They even got Battle Cat in the damn movie. Like, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, they good.
Okay.
That's how you. If you gonna do that one, you gotta do it the right way. But yeah, I've been hearing great things. I'm gonna check it out after we get off.
Skeletor looks like Skeletor. Shout out to Jared Leto for playing Skeletor. Because I read he said, if we're gonna do it, let's not play with it. I mean, we got this 87 Match Universe bullshit that was a travesty with a low budget. Get a fan base what they're looking for.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, like now some people mad, man, why they made Idris Elba Man at Arms? Man, who cares, bro? I don't care if he was purple. They made it right. You know what I'm saying? I hope they doing good at Amazon with this Voltron movie. I hope they watch the cartoon. Because all your interpretation, these people suck. just make the shit I grew up watching. That's all you got.
Yeah.
Directly for dummies. Go watch the original and just redo it. That's all you gotta do. You'll make shitload of money. That's all you gotta do. Ain't hard.
Yeah.
All right, that's my last 2 cents. What's yours, brother? We'll get out of here.
Hey, man, my last 2 cents today, since we talk about mental health, man, is to just check in before you check out. What I mean by that is, if you're going through that storm, you find yourself in that darkest space and place, and prayer you don't feel is working. Your friend's advice is not working. Everything is not working. You just feel like you're at a dead end. Turn around and try a different source. And that means go to the professionals who do this day in and day out, week in and week out, month in and month out, year after year. And in some cases, some people just need to be heard. In some cases, you may have to be medicated to get back on the right track, to have your emotions balanced. But by any means, go get the help that's needed. Speak out to somebody. You can start with the 988 number. Start with a friend that could direct you in the right place. But it's one of those things that you got to do. You got to speak up, because nobody will know what you're going through if you don't speak up about it. That's my take, man. Health is wealth. And I think right now we stand on mental, so that's what I'm going to focus on.
Yeah. I mean, you matter. You're made for a purpose you should fulfill once you find it. And don't let anybody tell you that you don't matter. Whatever creativity you got in you, the world needs it. And if your family ain't rocking with you, God provide a new family for you to rock with. So lock in, man.
100%.
Don't take yourself out. Hope y'all enjoy your weekend, Super Bowl. These crazy commercials that they're gonna make, spend over $3 billion almost. Hopefully some of them are good. We'll see. And y'all enjoy the good food that your people can eat. No, I'm over this cauliflower bud yet, but it's gonna be awesome.
Eat good, drink responsibly, and get to your destination and home safely. Have a good night, people.
All right. Thanks for tuning in to the latest episode. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you want to purchase my latest products, my books and music, go to Amazon.com. I have new merchandise on the way. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Middle Ground with JLE Network. Thanks for coming.